Okay, now let's check this answer, okay? Everybody look up real quick. I'm going to count it. Thanks, London. All right, here you go. We want a fifth, right? So watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all right. You missed out one, but you know what? I think I know what you did. I think that you maybe didn't count the first one. So make sure you always count the first one, and then you count every line in space very carefully, because you can get the wrong answer kind of easily. We're going to do number 2. This is a little harder. Ruby. Why do you think this one could be harder?
Because it's going to be above.
It's going to be above the staff, and some kids have trouble when it goes above the staff. But you just have to keep treating it the same. Line, space, nothing's different. Let's check, see how she did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. That's exactly where she did. I like where she drew it. I'm going to see right on top of the line. It's very clear where she wanted it to be. All right, next one, Jacob. Very good. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got it exactly right. That's a fifth. And the last one is the hardest one, so good luck. Excellent job. Okay, she handled the ledge line really well. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she drew it nice, like we could see that there was a space there, and she skipped over it, and she went to the ledge line, it's clean. Some kids are up way up here somewhere, you know, in a random place. So I want to be careful with that. So next one is question and oral. What are those notes called? Nico, do you remember from yesterday? Is it an eighth note, quarter note, half note? Eighth notes. And how many of them are there, everybody? 2, okay? And how much are they worth when they are connected by the beam? Presley. When there are 2 of them connected by a beam, what is the total value? Is it a half a beat? Is it 1 beat? Is it 2 beats? Just 1 beat, yeah. And the reason is because how much are they worth alone? Raise your hand. One person raised hand. So they're only worth half a beat. Some kids think it's 1.5, but this is double fractions, so I know fractions are not fun for me either. I can hardly add regular stuff. Y'all see me, you know. It's not 1.5 beat, it's 1/2. So it's half a beat each, and together they equal a whole beat. How do you ta them, Jacob? You say TT. When you see 2 of them, TT. Have you ever seen more than 2 of them connected by a beam? Kira, you have. You could see them like this. Let me show you. You could see lots of different ways. This is one of those notes that it depends on the composer. They could do that. They could put 8 of them together, they could put 6 of them together, but it's T, 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 T in that instance. You'll see them a lot of ways. Has anybody ever seen them disconnected? Raise your hand if you have. Okay? If you look up there at that chart, you see right here at the bottom, 8th notes, see them? They're disconnected. That's how they look when they're disconnected. I kind of say it's like they're sad, because they don't have their partner. So the little beam turns into a flag. All right, but it's still a T. That's a T and that's a T. Okay, so just make sure you understand they can get separated too. You'll see that much later. We won't deal with that for a while though. What will they look like? Oh, when they're not connected, they have a flag. And then how much do you think they will be worth when they're not connected? Like you just have one by itself. Jonas. Half a beat. So you might see them that way later, like I'd say like maybe January, we'll start dealing with that a lot. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of something though. You'll see, look at those examples, 1, 2, and 3. They are all exactly the same example, written 3 different ways. Look at it carefully. Perform it now. Number 1, ready, position 2. Number 1, 1, 2, ready, go.
Ta, 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 ta.
Awesome. Number 2. See? Exactly the same as that. Just written a little differently, depends on the composer and what they're trying to do. You don't need to remember know the reasons why yet, but one day you'll learn them, but not yet. Number 2. 1, 2, ready, go.
Ta, 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 ta.
Awesome. And number 3 is exactly the same again, but this one has the flags. I didn't write them curves and all that. But tell me that's a flag. All right? 1, 2, ready, go. Stop. Did you hear somebody say top?
Yes.
That's a very common mistake because they look kind of like quarter notes when they're alone. So don't make sure you say T, right? And this is like T, 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 T. Same as that other one. 1, 2, ready, go.
T, 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 ta, ta, ta. T, T, ta.
So the B turns into a flag when it's by itself, all right? Forbidden pattern is, oh, look, y'all already won. Not really. Okay. So, do, do.
So, do, do.
Okay. So, mi.
So, mi.
Mi, do, do.
Mi, do, do.
Presley, what is that interval? From mi to do.
Third.
Good. Mi, re, do. Third. Do, do, do.
Do, do, do.
Do, so, so.
Do, so, so.
So, do, mi.
So, do, mi.
Mi, so, so.
Mi, so, so.
Emily, what is that interval from mi to sol? Good. Mi, fa, sol. Third. So, so, do.
So, so, do.
Do, do, do.
Do, do, do.
This is great posture she's got. Everybody make sure it's just like that. Everybody on the interview just like that. That's awesome. Do, mi, mi.
Do, mi, mi.
Mi, do, sol.
Mi, do, so.
Sol, do, do. Somebody sneezing. Yeah. I'll give it to you. I'm so nice and don't forget it. Mi, do, do.
Mi, do, do.
Do, mi, so.
Do, mi, so.
Sol, do, sol.
So, do, so.
Vivian, what is that interval from sol to do?
Second.
Let's see. Sol, la, ti, do. Makes sense though? It's a 4, right? Do, do, mi.
Do, do, mi.
Sol, do, do. Good job. Are you guys kind of understanding though how to get? Sorry, just checking, see if you're paying attention. Hey, are you getting sort of why though, how to get the answers a little bit better?
Do, do, do.
What is it? 8, 7, 6, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd. Let's count together. Good job. Do, do, mi.
Do, do, mi.
Mi, so.
Mi, mi, so.
Do, do, fa.
Do, do, fa.
Newmeyer, what is it? Awesome. Do, re, mi, fa. That's the best way to do it. Just sing it, use your hand, right? Do, do, mi.
Do, do, mi.
So, do, do. Y'all won. Oh my gosh. You kicked my behind. All right, 63. Jessica. The whole scale. 1, 2, go.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
These and 1, 2, go.
Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
Okay, sing the first good job, 63. Good job, I hear it. See everybody sing. Sing the last pitch of 63. Yes, you guys understand that I'm not asking you to sing the note on the outside. I'm asking you to sing that first pitch that you actually sing. You have a minute, go. Time. All right, sing go. Awesome holding the dough. What is the pattern of rhythm in this song? One person, how would you say it? Go.
It's a note and then it's a shush note.
Yeah, you could say that, or you could say touch, touch, or you could say quarter note, quarter rest, quarter note, quarter, whatever. It's all the same. When does the pattern break? Go. First measure, last measure, third measure. Which is it? Last measure. That's when the rhythm pattern breaks. That's when you get up on Sunday morning at 2 a.m. after you move your furniture, you fall on your bed, you're planning to break your elbow, right? So you have to be careful in that last measure because chances are somebody's not going to notice and they're going to make a mistake because patterns can help us or hurt us. Sing go. Yes, when you sing, do the shushes out loud, and sometimes kids like to go like this, but I don't like it so much. And throw it away, but I think it's too much. It's up to you. Just make sure your hands work on the signs, and you can do the shushes, and I think that's enough. Excellent. Very good. You didn't let that pattern change you. You get 150. Yay. 17. Awesome job. 1507. I added correctly. Put it away. Awesome.